Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. Answers will be different for people in different states. But not to worry, I will show you 2 ways to find your state's governor. We will also learn a little more about governors and their powers. How can you find your governor? Method number 1. Here is the first website we will look at, usa.gov/states-and-territories. Okay, here is the website where you can find lots of other information, and the website is also available in Spanish. We're going to go to the center of the page where it says State Government. Find contact information for each state or territory. Find your state or territory. Touch the drop-down arrow and you will see a long list of states and territories. The list goes in alphabetical order. Alabama, Alaska, American Samoa. Yes, U.S. territories also have governors. Arizona, Arkansas, California. When you find your state, click the state, and next click Go. You will see a page like this. At the top, we see the name of the state, and we see the name of the governor, Gavin Newsom. We will also find how to email the governor's office address, and phone number. You will see that this looks the same for every state. For example, Texas. And in the same place, we find the name of the governor, Greg Abbott. And under, we find the contact information for the governor. Here we see Florida and the governor, Ron DeSantis. New York and the governor, Andrew Cuomo. This is the link here. You can find this link in the video description. Method number 2, Wikipedia and the list of current United States governors. When we go to this link, this is the page. We will go down on the page and we will see the list of all of the governors. On the left, we see the name of the state. Next, and my favorite part for this site, is the portrait. So you can also see what your governor looks like. You can save a photo to help you study. Next to the portrait, you will find the name of the governor. And you can also find other useful information, like the political party of the governor. And most helpful, this here, the end of term. The end of term will tell you when your governor might change. That was the second way you can find your governor. And again, you can find this link in the video description. How long do governors serve? This question is not on the citizenship test, but it's important to know for when you're a citizen. There are 3 citizenship test questions about terms for representatives, presidents, and senators. Representatives serve the shortest term. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2 years. What about the president? We elect a president for how many years? 4 years. Senators serve the longest term. We elect a U.S. senator for how many years? 6 years. So, how long do governors serve? Most governors serve 4 years. But each state has its own constitution. The terms and powers can be different from state to state. For example, governors in Vermont and New Hampshire are elected for 2 years. Generally, a governor's term is similar to the president's, 4 years. Unlike the president, most governors can be elected many times. I last voted for governor in 2018, and I will vote again for governor in 2022. But the elections for governor might be different in your state. The powers of the governor are also similar to the president's. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. The president is in charge of the executive branch for the federal government, the national government. Your governor is in charge of the executive branch of your state's government. Governors can veto or sign bills for the state. Governors command your state's National Guard, which is similar to the Army. Governors can also declare a state of emergency. Last spring and summer, many governors declared a state of emergency because of the pandemic. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. Where I live in New York State, I say Andrew Cuomo. Andrew Cuomo became very popular around the country last year because of his response to the pandemic. But he is now under investigation for 2 separate problems: for hiding the number of COVID deaths in nursing homes, and multiple women have accused Andrew Cuomo of sexual harassment. There are federal laws against sexual harassment, and New York State also has laws against sexual harassment. Governor Cuomo is not above the law. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. No one is above the law. Many people have asked Governor Cuomo to resign, including the mayor of New York City and both of New York's senators. Who is the governor of your state now? Go to the video description for the links to find your state's governor.